Well, there will be road closures and transit delays in North York tomorrow, where massive crowds are expected to gather for a rally in support of protesters in Iran. Let's go live to CP24's Melissa Duggan with the details. Mel.
Hey there, JB. Yeah, so I'm in North York right now. To use the word that Toronto police is using, extreme. That is what they're warning of. Extreme traffic, extreme transit delays. That's what you could expect in this area tomorrow. This is all part of the global day of action for Iran. Joining us now with more on what to expect here is Constable Stephanie Miceli. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, give us an idea. Just how big of a crowd are we expecting here?
Yeah, so what I can tell you is that tomorrow on Saturday, February 14th, we are expecting a very large rally in North York with more than 200,000 people anticipated to attend. And we're just advising the public that they can expect to see a significant police presence in the area to keep everyone safe, manage traffic, and help keep the city moving. And we're letting people know that there's going to be road closures and parking restrictions, and just letting people know if you're in the area to plan ahead and expect delays. And the rally and march
definitely.
is
I had definitely with all that.
It's scheduled to
Sorry, go on. Tell us more about the
Steeles. It's scheduled to begin at Yonge and Steeles, just on Yonge, south of Steeles, and it's going to go for about 4 kilometers southbound on Yonge Street, ending at North York Boulevard. So that's the route. It's approximately 4 kilometers, and the main closures will be in effect from 11 a.m. To 6 p.m. But road closures and parking restrictions will begin as early as 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
What kind of advice do you have for people who are going to the march, going to the rally, how to get here? Because obviously parking going to be at a real premium.
Yeah, so our advice to people that are attending this is that we're respectful of people's rights to demonstrate peacefully, but we're letting people know that they should follow directions from officers, be mindful of their surroundings, and help keep the event safe for everyone. And just like I said before, there's going to be a large police presence in the area to help manage the crowds. And our advice is if you don't need to be in that area, then we are encouraging people to avoid the area during those peak hours between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.
And any advice you can give when it comes to TTC?
Yeah, so there are going to be some bus detours that will be in place based on these road closures that will be happening on Yonge Street. So there will be some road closures that will be happening that will be throughout the day, as well as some more rolling closures as the event progresses and as the march progresses down the route. But also in anticipation of the crowds, there's also possible subway station access limits that will be put in place depending on the level of crowds. So we're just letting people know to check TTC's website for any updates on any service disruptions that may be happening as a result. And we're recommending Shepherd Station as the best access point, and that people should just monitor TTC's website. And you can also check our website for our news release with all the full details about the road closures and parking restrictions, as well as during the event tomorrow, there will be real-time updates that will be posted on our Toronto Police Operations account on X.
Okay, excellent. Some real news we could use there. Appreciate that. That's Constable Stephanie Miceli joining us live with information, what you need to know if you're planning to visit the North York area on Saturday. Thanks so much for that. So again, Jamie, this is for the Global Day of Action for Iran. We have seen other protests similar to this, whether it would be in Richmond Hill, downtown Toronto was the most recent one that drew a massive crowd there. So a huge presence expected here in North York for this march and rally tomorrow. CP24 does plan to be there, by the way, to bring you more updates throughout the day, give you an idea of just how many people are here, what it means for getting around, and certainly talking to rally goers as well about this. Obviously, a major issue that's affecting so many close to home here who have family in Iran as well. A lot of them struggling to communicate at times with them. But definitely, if you are coming to the North York area on Saturday, a heads up, a massive rally, a massive march is planned. So some good advice there when it comes comes to parking, there won't be much. Take TTC if you can, if you're planning to be in this area, or if you're just kind of traveling through, you might want to plan for a different route. Back to you.
We appreciate the heads up. Thanks, Mel.